There are 5 reasons why a woman will not sleep with you on the first date. And that's what I'm gonna get into in this video. And look, I've been on hundreds of first dates, okay? I've been single for 3 years and I was married before. I have a black belt in dating now because of just how many women I've gone out on dates with. And sometimes I've had a one-night stand, all right? And the majority of the time I have not. And that's what I wanna get into in this video as to why won't she sleep with you on the first date. So keep watching because number 4, I feel, is the most important one. All right, if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Kane. I'm the Silver Bachelor. This channel is 100% dedicated to dating advice for older guys. And if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button and a notification button because I'm dropping a video every day. All right, woof, 5 reasons why she won't sleep with you on the first date. And there are pickup artists, other YouTubers that say, well, if she's not gonna sleep with you on the first date, forget it. Well, you know what? That's bullshit. Very, very few women are going to sleep with you on the first date. And that has happened. Yes, I've had one-night stands. I don't go for the one-night stand because of these 5 reasons. So I'm just gonna get right into this. All right. Number 1, she doesn't wanna be seen as a slut, okay? Women are very self-conscious of that. They're self-conscious of how you will perceive them if you sleep with them on the first night. Yes, there's exceptions, but I mean, in general, women don't wanna be seen as a slut. They don't want to be seen as being easy. They don't want to be seen as somebody who's promiscuous, all these things, okay? So that's number 1. Number 2, she's on her period, all right? She's not going to tell you she's on her period when you meet her the first time, but maybe she is. And there are times where somebody has come back to my place on the first date, we start fooling around, and she tells me that. Maybe it wasn't true. I don't know. I usually assume something's truth until I have a reason to not believe it. But really the only exception where I don't believe something is true is if it's a cold approach situation. I go up to a woman, grocery store, airport, doesn't matter where, sidewalk, park, and I basically ask her out and she says she has a boyfriend, okay? Now, I feel like more times than not, she says that because she's not into me, which happens. It's a numbers game. But that's pretty much the only time where I really don't believe what she's saying with the whole boyfriend thing when you initially show your interest. Okay, so that's number 2, she's on her period. Number 3, she might have to get up early for work. Like, you have no idea what her work schedule is like. And I don't know about you and when you plan dates, I usually like to plan dates during the weekday, Tuesday to Thursday, for happy hour. Happy hour, there's not all restaurants that have happy hour, but the restaurants that have happy hour are from 4 to 6. The food is discounted, or they have a special menu for food and drink, which typically those drinks are gonna run you anywhere from $5 to $10 a drink. Same thing with small plates, $5 to $10. With tip, you can walk out of there with a date for about $50, which is pretty damn cheap for that type of date, okay? Or my dates are typically like breakfast or lunch on the weekend. For the first date, that's what I'm talking about. Now you might be thinking, Silver Bachelor, why are you not going out on dates on Friday or Saturday night? Well, I do go out on dates on Friday or Saturday night, but not for the first date, all right? And I'll tell you why. Because that is peak time, prime time for women. Friday night, Saturday night, you have no idea the volume of men that want to take out these women on Friday night, Saturday night, and they will size you up based on the other options they have. And if you want to reduce the date cancellations, the flaky behavior, stop trying to get the first date on a Friday night, Saturday night. I have basically 100% first date show up rate, to call it that, when I choose Tuesday to Thursday for happy hour, or on the weekend for Saturday or Sunday brunch, okay? So number 3, maybe she has to get up early for work, right? So that's especially during the work week, all right? So, or maybe she works in the hospitality industry and she's got to get up early, so that's why she won't stay over at your place that night, okay? So number 4, this is the biggest one, number 4, why she's not going to sleep with you Not all the time, but if she's over at your place, right? I mentioned a couple things before. She doesn't want to be seen as a slut. She doesn't want to be seen as easy. Well, number 4 is maybe she's just ultimately not into you, okay? So there was the stars sometimes have to align for, in many ways, for a woman to sleep with me on the first night. And as I mentioned earlier, I don't go for that, right? So because I understand all these factors, I don't want to be disappointed and I don't want to have expectations, okay? So, but women that have been very, very into me, they are like, can't wait for me to ask them to come back to my place for a nightcap, for a drink, to chat, watch a movie, whatever. And then sex usually happens. Now, that doesn't happen all the time. And also, like I said, the stars have to align because maybe if she's on her period, she has to get up for work early, all these things. She doesn't want to be seen as a slut, right? So that's number 4. Maybe she's just not into you. And then last, number 5, it's possible she's already friend zoned you. You're on the date and she goes, nope, I'm not into him, but he's nice, he's cool, I'll hang out with him, I'll friend zone him. So those are the 5 reasons why she won't sleep with you on the first date. Hope you like this video and we'll see you next time.